Welcome to the OGOR video module on how to manually submit the OGOR Part B as part of the e-commerce application.
This video is a continuation of the Manually Submit OGOR Header and Part A videos, and you should watch those modules before you watch the Manually Submit OGOR Part B, C, and Validating Your OGOR modules.
We will cover an example of how to fill out the OGOR Part B in a separate video.
You need to fill out the OGOR Part B only if you have reported production and/or injection volumes on your OGOR Part A.
Once you are in e-commerce, go to the Display Part section and click B.
This will open a new page, OGOR Part B, Product Disposition.
The top sections are the same as on the OGOR Part A.
The next section is Product Disposition Information.
This section has 0 rows until you add lines.
Go to the Line Commands section and enter the number of lines in the entry field next to the Add Lines button, which is defaulted to 1.
Next, click the Add Lines button. Here, we will add 3 lines.
In the Line Commands section, you can also copy or delete lines. Go to a specific line and change the number of lines that are displayed.
Verify the action code is set to add.
The next column is Disposition Code. Use the drop-down list to select the code you want to use. You must complete this field.
If you have questions, use the Field Help button.
This gives a short description of each disposition.
If you have any more questions, refer to the Appendix I of the Minerals Production Reporter Handbook.
The next 2 columns, Metering Point and Gas Plant, do not have an asterisk. However, they are required in certain situations.
Click Field Help to get specifics on how to use these fields.
If you have questions on any of these fields, call your production reporting contact.
The next column is API Gravity.
Only use this column if you have oil or condensate sales.
The next column is for the BTU Content.
You will use this column only if you have gas sales and/or if your gas is transferred to a gas plant.
You cannot report both an API Gravity and a BTU Content on the same line.
The next column is Oil or Condensate Disposition Volume.
Use this field if you have oil and/or condensate volumes to report.
The volume is reported in barrels.
The next column is Gas Disposition Volume.
Use this field if you have gas volumes to report.
The volume is reported in MCF.
The last column is Water Disposition Volume.
Use this field if you have water volumes to report.
The volume is reported in barrels.
You cannot report oil, condensate, gas, or water volumes on the same line. When you have completed filling out this part, click the Calculate Totals button, then save the report.
You are now done with OGOR Part B.
The OGOR C is also covered in a separate video.
Note: in some situations, you must complete the OGOR Part C prior to validating and sending your OGOR.
We will cover manually submitting the OGOR Part C and how to validate your OGOR in other videos.
Thank you for your time. Please see our other videos on the OGOR channel. We also encourage you to subscribe to the OGOR channel for updates and email us if you have any questions or comments. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you in future modules.